Authorities are investigating after a 19-year-old man died after being shot outside a restaurant. At just before 12:30 a.m. on Friday the 21st of July, authorities responded to a walk-in person shot at Ascension St. Vincent Hospital on 86th Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. When officers arrived, they found Nuruddin Mokhtar Mohammadou in a critical condition. At around 1 a.m, Nuruddin succumbed to his injuries. Investigators learnt that Nuruddin was shot in the parking lot of an Arby's restaurant at 7002 Georgetown Road, where investigators found at least a dozen shell casings. The restaurant was closed at the time of the shooting, but workers still cleaning up heard the shots and ran to the back of the kitchen. No bullets appeared to have hit the building. Investigators said that after Nuruddin was shot, a friend rushed him to the hospital. No arrests have been made, and police have not identified any suspects as the investigation into the matter continues. A 21-year-old pregnant woman was fatally shot, and 4 others injured after a fight broke out at a park. At 1:14 a.m. on Saturday the 22nd of July, authorities responded to Margaret Jenkins Park at 10700 Rosehaven Drive in Houston, Texas, after ShotSpotter technology detected 3 dozen shots fired at that location. Upon arriving at the scene, investigators learnt that a fight broke out between several groups of people at the park, where an altercation led to some taking out firearms and shooting. The victim, identified as Autumn Lachey Valiant, was with her friends and family at a birthday party cookout when the fight broke out. She got caught up in the crossfire while trying to leave the area. Autumn, who was pronounced dead at the scene, was 5 months pregnant at the time. Her unborn child also did not survive the shooting. Autumn's mother, Ebony Valiant, said that my daughter came telling me, pulling me, "Mama, let's get away. Let's get away." I looked back. My baby was down on the ground, gone, she said. Ebony said, "I just lost my baby. She was in school trying to get a job, trying to become something, and she's gone now." Autumn's family said that our first time seeing the baby will be when we bury her. We will never get the chance to see her as a mother. Authorities said that 4 other people were struck by gunfire. 3 of the people struck were transported to a local hospital, 2 of whom were the suspected shooters, and are reportedly in a stable condition. 1 person suffered a graze wound and did not go to hospital. The 2 shooting suspects have been detained at the hospital. Police are investigating to see if there are any additional suspects. No charges have been announced to date. A homicide investigation is underway after a 26-year-old man was fatally shot at a party over the weekend. At around 3 a.m. on Saturday the 22nd of July, authorities responded to a building along the 300 block of West Hampton Street in Anderson, South Carolina on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a man in a critical condition with gunshot wounds. Medics treated him at the scene and rushed him to a local hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries at 3:35 a.m. A coroner's office identified the victim as 26-year-old Derek Lamar Wiley of Anderson. Authorities said it appears that Derek was attending a party with a large gathering of people and was involved in an altercation resulting in him being shot multiple times. His death has been ruled a homicide. No arrests or suspects have been named to date, as the investigation into the matter continues. "27-year-old Anton Arnold is behind bars after fatally beating 47-year-old John McCall. On Thursday the 13th of July, authorities were called to the Prisma Health Greenville Memorial Hospital in South Carolina after John was admitted with multiple blunt force blows to his head and face. Upon further investigation, authorities learnt that Anton committed the assault on the victim at a home about 4 miles away on Probst Drive in Powdersville. Anton was located, interviewed and later arrested, and initially charged with assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature, while John remained hospitalised. Authorities said that Anton admitted to beating John with a metal baseball bat. Days later, John passed away from his injuries. After an autopsy was completed, Anton's charge was upgraded to murder. He's been held without bond at the Anderson County Detention Center. The relationship between the men and the motive in the attack is unclear, as the investigation into the matter continues.